These are my audience members.
Hi, my name is Shamika Tompkins, and I'll be informing my audience about the Montgomery bus boycott, the events that led up to it, and also the people that contributed to it. Rosa Parks was actually the face of the Montgomery bus boycott, but she was not the first person who got arrested. Claudette Colvin, a 15-year-old high school student, refused to give up her seat to a white woman in March of 1955. 1955 marked the beginning of the end for the Montgomery City lines. According to Transportation Superintendent J.H. Bagley, Alabama Review quotes, "The Montgomery City lines are sorry if anyone expects us to be exempt." Montgomery City lines cost of loss was about $750,000. Claudette was arrested on March 2nd, 1955, and soon after, in December, 9 months later, Rosa Parks was arrested for refusing to give up her seat to a white woman. On December 1st, 1955, Rosa Parks was jailed for not refusing to give up her seat. Clifford Durr then decided to challenge the city and the court with Rosa Parks' arrest. They started spreading the word, getting everything out, saying that they were going to boycott the buses. The Montgomery bus boycott was highly supported by community leaders and Reverend M.L. King. The boycott took place officially on December 5th, 1955. The Montgomery bus boycott ranks one of the most seminal days in African American history. The one-day intended boycott actually lasted longer. It actually lasted for about a year. It started on December 1955 and ended in December 1965. King was actually elected the boycott leader, and it started a great movement. Stores started losing sales in December because buses wouldn't pass by the store. People would stop riding the buses, and the boycott continued on. Blacks actually got smart, and Black community leaders and business owners started their own bus line called the Safe Bus Company. The Montgomery bus boycott ended in December 1956, a year after it started, with the Browder versus Gale case. During the Browder versus Gale case, during the court case, Colvin's arrest was read during court. Her court case read off of her Montgomery arrest. "We received a call at Bibb and Commerce Street in regards to seeing a bus driver of the Highland Gardens bus. When we arrived there were two informed officers by the driver of the Highland Gardens bus that there were two colored females sitting opposite two white females that refused to give back the rest of the color. These coloreds were sitting forward left side of the rear entrance. An unidentified colored female that was sitting in this disputed seat moved to the rear when we asked her to. But Claudette Colvin, age 15, colored female, refused. We then informed Claudette that she was under arrest. She struggled off the bus and all the way to the police car. After we got her in the police car, she kicked and scratched on me on the hand and also kicked me in the stomach. Witness, Mr. Collins." Those were the records read in the Montgomery bus boycott court case. These events are very important in African American history. It's a part of our history, and it should be shared with our children and our children's children. The Montgomery bus boycott was a very important part of our African American history. And although Miss Rosa Parks was our face of the Montgomery bus boycott, we must remember others who helped during the boycott and before and after the boycott. Please remember the face of Claudette Colvin, the 15-year-old high school student that was arrested before the Montgomery bus boycott that actually started the movement. Because of people like Rosa Parks and Claudette Colvin, we shall overcome.
We shall overcome.